Hi, welcome back to a skincare Sunday where I chat with you about skincare, we try new skincare, we just hang out and do everything skincare. I am trying out a new brand for today's skincare Sunday, and that brand is called Indeed Laboratories. I have a bunch of products like all laid out in front of me that we're going to test. I'm going to tell you my initial thoughts. I've never tried anything from Indeed before, so it's going to be one full first impressions with 9 different products from the brand. So let's jump into it. We got a clean face here. I just have to take these little pimple stickers off and we're good to go. First product I have is the Watermelon Melting Balm. It's a hydrating cleansing balm with watermelon and hemp seed oil. I don't have any makeup on my face, but I kind of want to just like put some eyeliner, like hold on. Okay, so I put some eyeliner on my hand. And let's open this bad boy up. It kind of looks like those cleansing balms like in the packages that look more like this, but it's just kind of like mushed together. Let's see. Oh, it has like little beads in it. Is it supposed to be like that, or is this old? Okay, I'm gonna go with it's supposed to be like that because it says hemp seed, and these are kind of like seeds. I don't know. Okay. All right, so it works. I kind of like the little scrub on it, like with the little seeds. I feel like it kind of helps get the makeup off and out of the pores. I kind of like this. It doesn't have a smell or anything like that. It has like a very slight, like, I guess oil smell, but nothing like crazy. But it took it off pretty well. Like, it feels clean. It feels nice. I definitely would have to like follow it up with a cleanser, but I kind of like this. Not a fan of the lack of smell, but like there's also like there is kind of a smell, and I don't really love that. So I do like this. I think I like this. The next product we have from Indeed is the Cream Cleanser. It's for all skin types. The focus products are hyaluronic acid and papaya extract. I feel like this one's not gonna have a smell either. Hello. I don't love the smell of this. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, do you like skincare products that have a smell, that don't have a smell? What are your thoughts on this? For me, I feel like I like my cleansers to have like literally no smell at all, or like a very light smell of something nice. And this one has nothing. And I feel like sometimes that could be a good thing because there's not as much additional product in skincare products, but in this case, like, I don't know if I love the smell so far. I do feel like I'm not someone who usually uses cream cleansers like this, but I do feel like this feels really nice. Let me wash this off my hand. I kind of want to see what this is gonna make my hand feel like after basically giving my hand a nice little facial here. Okay, I'm wondering if we could kind of like tell the difference between my hands. Like, I kind of can. This is the one I used the cleanser on, and this one I didn't. This one just looks more like clean and not as oily, and this one has like little oil residue on it, but it feels nice. I feel like if you just need a gentle cleanser, then you might as well try it. So before I jump into the rest of the products, I kind of want to touch on something that is on the back of most of these products. I don't think it's for all of them, but specifically for the cleanser, it is free from 6 different things. So it doesn't have silicones, it doesn't have colorants, it doesn't have mineral oil, it doesn't have fragrances, it doesn't have SLS and SLES, but I did notice that it does have sodium benzoate, which is just kind of like something that's going to additionally dry out your skin, but it also is probably what helps, and sodium sulfate, sodium hydroxide. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like all those things are going, there's just a lot of like sulfates and sodiums in here, but I do feel like those are things that make this probably bubble up a lot. But I know in the past those are not things that I usually like want in any of my skincare, hair care, so on and so forth. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Are there things that you try to like not have in your skincare? Okay, so now I'm actually gonna apply it on my face. Now that we've gotten to my clean face here, I am going to try the next part of this routine of products that we have here. I have the Indeed No Acid Pads, a gentle alternative to acids, and they're in this little pop open container. So we have 30 of these pads in here. And basically they work with probiotics and extracts from Japanese cedar buds and yarrow to exfoliate the skin. While I use this, formulated to reduce the appearance of enlarged pores, fine lines, and wrinkles and improve skin texture. I do usually like things like this, especially when they're in a package like this, just because it makes travel a lot easier. The one thing I will say I always forget when traveling is bringing like cotton pads. And it's fine because I'll just use like a tissue or like toilet paper or something, but I always feel like I get, or just my hands, but I always feel like I get so much more product on my face when they're on a cotton pad or like on a pad like this. I kind of like that. It feels like very like refreshing on my skin. It doesn't feel like some of the other toners and pads that I've tried. It did make my face just like a little bit red, but then it kind of calmed it down like pretty quickly. I don't know if you noticed that, but I feel like as I was applying it, my skin was red and now it's calm. Next product that we have here is serum. I have two different kinds of serum from them. I have the hydration booster and the featured product. I like how they do featured products. So their featured product in this one is niacinamide, and then we have this one, it's a moisture serum. This one is hyaluronic acid and red marine algae. I am someone who likes to double serum, so we're actually gonna put both of these on. I'm gonna use the hyaluronic acid first. A lot of their packaging, I'm noticing, is starting to like rub off, and that's kind of bothering me. Let's continue. I'm just gonna dampen my face. So normally niacinamide helps with scarring, so I still have a bit of scarring like on my face from when I had a lot of active acne. Right now I just like have these pimples right here, and I'm praying that my skin isn't going back to where it was. But I really like using niacinamide as an additional helper in place of vitamin C, so I use either one or the other to help kind of heal my skin and bring it back to what it was before. I definitely want and have more scarring that I want to get rid of. Okay, so I waited about 5 more minutes. The stickiness didn't really go down, to be honest with you, so I'm not sure if that would be a product that I personally would use unless I know I'm going to be putting makeup on, but I do really want to see what it looks like underneath makeup. So I'm definitely going to keep it and try it again with makeup. But for my actual just skincare, I probably won't use it in my like daily routine. The next product that I have from Indeed is the Circadian Night Mask. And the product that they feature in here is polyglutamic acid, which I've actually never heard of and haven't really heard anybody talk about it, but here it gives you, which I do appreciate the information that they do give on the packaging, that this whole thing is supposed to hydrate and improve skin's radiance, defend against daily stressors, and disrupt skin's natural circadian rhythm. It works while you sleep to decrease morning puffiness, and dark circles. I think that would be pretty interesting to try. I'm not going to try it right now because I don't plan on going to sleep anytime soon, but I want to hear your thoughts about this product right here and what you think of it. I'm going to feel it like on the back of my hand. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I get afraid of using overnight masks sometimes. First of all, they get all over my pillows and it's very uncomfortable to sleep with it on my face. I get worried about the product sitting on my face for so long, and if it doesn't work, if I'm gonna wake up the next morning with like redness or congestion in my skin, it scares me. I mean, it feels nice on the skin. It doesn't feel like it's going to get any more dissolved onto my skin as just this like thin layer, but I don't think it would be so bad on the face. I kind of like how it has a slight cooling effect to it. I feel like a lot of us get really hot when we sleep. That could be really cool. I'll definitely keep you guys up to date if I do try it, but it feels nice. Last two products I have from Indeed are color correctors actually, and we have the Nano Blur, the green one, and we have the Nano Blur, the orange one. And the green one is going to neutralize the appearance of redness, and then the orange one is going to brighten dark circles and even discoloration. So let's actually try these out and see if they do the job. So I'm gonna apply them to probably this pimple right here because it's the reddest part of my face and maybe around my nose. And then I'm gonna try the orange one underneath my eye and see if that cancels out the darkness. It seems like these are not makeup, but they're more skincare products. I don't usually use color correctors on my face. I don't know why. I just feel like I like a little bit of the natural tone, and usually nothing on my skin is ever too bad where I feel like I need to color correct it. But let's just see, because maybe this could be something that I would try more because of the just benefits in the ingredients. Okay, so here is this eye. It's obviously orange from just like the color corrector. It feels kind of tingly though, and I feel like my under eye is not liking this product at all. But I will say that I do think that it is going to work. It's not going to necessarily brighten for me. I think for me it's just going to even out the skin in regards to the different colors that I have like underneath my eyes, because my under eyes are really not that dark. But you can see that my under eye is dark like here, and then it gets a little dark here and under here, but then it's like a little brighter. I mostly have just like a bag under my eye. I don't really have like the darkness, but this definitely did even it out. So this could be a good like option if you're looking for something that's more on the skincare side to brighten underneath your eyes rather than using like a brightening concealer, like an orange concealer. But I'm not sure that you would be able to use this by itself because it does leave like a little bit of an orange tint like on the skin. Let's go ahead and just apply it to the other eye. Yeah, I definitely think that this works for sure. Okay, now for the green one. So here's the green one. I'm just gonna take a little bit. I think it neutralizes like a little bit, but not so much. And again, just another product that you probably can't use by itself because I can still see a little bit of green like around it. I think that I definitely like the brightening one a little bit more than I do the green one. I think that's how I feel. I think I would just pass on the green one. I think that it neutralized a little bit, but I think just like for me, whenever I have redness, it is like red. So I think that it's not neutralizing like enough for me. So I feel like a lot of these products are kind of meant to be used with or under makeup, or at least that's how I'm kind of perceiving them, and I want to try it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my foundation on and a blurring primer, just because I always put on a blurring primer, and I'm gonna see how the under eyes and the whole face look with makeup, because maybe this skincare, especially this guy right here, would be a perfect addition to a makeup routine, maybe just not a skincare routine. So I'll be right back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I did my makeup and I actually think that it looks pretty good. I ended up not even using a primer at all. I'm not sure that I would say the orange color corrector, the Nano Blur, helped underneath my eyes very much. It just doesn't look any different to me than it normally does, but I do feel like my foundation looks pretty good, and I actually used a pretty dry foundation, not even on purpose, kind of on accident, but I was retrying out the Air Flash from Dior, and it was a very like interesting application, but I think that it looks good, and I think that I might continue to try the Hyaluron Moisture Jelly underneath my foundation when I use it. As for the color correctors, I don't think that they're personally for me and that I benefit from them so much. And then for the other products, I'm definitely going to be using the No Acid pads for sure. I do like those a lot. The Watermelon Melting Balm, I really liked the little like seeds or like exfoliant that was in this. I haven't seen anything else like this that is more of like a makeup removal. I would be a little worried about them getting like in my eyes, to be honest with you, but I do like the idea of this, of using it just kind of like on the main parts of your face, maybe just not the eyes. And then the final product that I really liked from Indeed is the Hyaluron Boosting Hyaluronic Acid Facial Moisture Boosting Serum. I really like this as well. Despite the stickiness in the hyaluronic acid products, I think that I would still use them and benefit from them. This one as a serum, and this one definitely used under makeup. But The train says it's time to go, and that's it for today's Skincare Sunday, reviewing the brand Indeed Laboratories. Let me know what you think of this brand, if you've had the chance to try it, if you have loved any of these products, if you've hated any of these products, if you've tried other products. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear them. But that's it for today. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's Skincare Sunday, and I'll see you next week for another one.